Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Man, let's check out some numbers here for James Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. First in scoring, 8th in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
Here's Zeller. And here is Joseph. Picked by Zeller. Joseph, the pass to Teletovic. 6 on the shot clock. Zeller setting the pick for George. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Looking at the game for George, he has 8 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Here is Doc. He's got 12. Capella kicks to Bogdanovic. Stolen by Joseph. And George, here we go. Here's Teletovic.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, #5.
The Mavericks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Capella dishes to Bogdanovic. Houston moving the ball around. Feeds it to Harden. Wants to get it to Beasley, and does. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's George on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. For the lead, it's rebounded by Houston. Beasley's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Doc. It's hauled in by George.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Joseph with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Picked by Zeller. Now here's Joseph, guarded by Harden. It's Anderson with the drive, and he banks in the layup. Anderson's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. For Houston, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good from Doc.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Joseph. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harden the pass to Doc. Mavericks with the rebound.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Anderson kicks to Zeller, and the shot is good. Zeller's got 7 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Here's Doc, and he banks in the layup. He's got 14.
Well, he's giving himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Now Joseph. .109 left to play in the third. To the left wing. Here's Teletovic. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Tries again. Capella with the bucket.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
Really no idea why you're fouling.
On the floor. Rockets leading by 4. On the court for the Mavericks. Paul George is out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Smart. And it's Beasley in at the center position. Now here's Anderson. Following the miss by Freak. Now here's Smart. Shot clock at 6. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Harden. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Teletovic dishes to Anderson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Shoots from the line. The shot's good from Doc. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
Outside, George. Lets it go. Rebound by Doc. Doc's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Nice shot. By Smart.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Rockets leading by 4. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Zeller, he's checked in for Dallas. Corey Joseph comes in for Marcus Smart. Here's Doc. Here's Capella. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Cody Zeller.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
So we can't get either to fall. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Anderson. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And he pings it home with one hand.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it, and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Now here's Joseph. He's guarded closely. At the elbow, it's George. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one, and it's led to an abundance of second-chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second-chance points.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a three to tie it up. Not the ideal situation.
Now the Mavericks moving it up. Joseph leading the charge. From 15 feet away, that one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Paul George.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
The shot's good from Doc.
And now the crowd really getting into it.
Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Here's George. Zeller passes to George. And Joseph kicks to George. Dallas moving it around. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Harden kicks to Capella. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. Money! And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here's Doc. Can't hit, and it's Dallas the other way.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on James Harden.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather it not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doc. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
George up top. Dishes it to Teletovic. George with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Joseph. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Doc. Oh, he hits it. How about that shot?
Big time, big time.
Incredible.
I can't believe this. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
Well, I think I've seen it all now, guys, and nothing's going to top that, I don't think.
Hey, all right now. What's up, girl?